Dear students, welcome to you all. Today, through the video, I am going to discuss three more properties of composition of functions in the form of theorems. Dear students, here I want to tell you that to prove the properties, we use the concept of identity function, one function, onto function, and composition of functions. Property 3. Let f from a to b and g from b to a be two functions such that g of f is equal to identity function defined on a, then f is an injection, that is 1 and g is surjection, that is onto. We start proof. For f is an injection, let a and a dash be two elements belongs to set A, and fa is equal to fa dash. Because f is an injection, then g of fa is equal to g of fa dash, implies that g of fa is equal to g of fa dash, and we can say that this is equal to ia of a is equal to ia of a dash, because in the theorem it is given that g of f is equal to ia, and this is equal to a dash, because by the definition of identity function, that is ia of a is equal to a. Thus we can say that fa is equal to fa dash implies that a is equal to a dash for all a dash belongs to a. So f is 1, that is f is an injection. For g is a surjection, as function g defined from b to a, therefore to prove that g is surjection, it is sufficient to prove that every element in a has its pre-image in b. Dear students, for onto, it is necessary that range of g is equal to codomain of g. So let a be an arbitrary element of a, then function f defined from a to b therefore fa belongs to b. Let fa is equal to b, so we can write gb is equal to g of fa, and this is implies that gb is equal to g of f of a, and this is implies that g of b is equal to ia of a, since in the theorem it is given that g of f is equal to ia. So we can write gb means g of b is equal to a. Why? Since ia of a is equal to a, so we can write gb g of b is equal to a. Thus for every a belongs to a, there exists b equal to f of a belong to b, such that g of b is equal to a, so g is onto, that is g is a surjection. Property 4. Let function A from B, function from A to B, then f of IA is equal to IB of f is equal to function itself. That is the composition of any function with the identity function is the function itself. To prove, since IA from A to A and f from A to B is defined here, therefore f of IA from A to B we can write here, means composition of identity function with the given function, we can write f of IA from A to B. Now let A be an arbitrary element of A, then f of IA of A is equal to f of IA of A, and this is equal to fa. Since IA of A is equal to A for all A belongs to A, so we can write f of IA of A is equal to fa. So f of IA is equal to f, since fa is equal to f. Again, function f defined from A to B and identity function on B defined from B to B implies that IB of f defined from A to B. Now let A be an arbitrary element of B, then fa is equal to fa is equal to B, and B belongs to B, so IB of f of A is equal to IB of fa, implies that IB of f of A is equal to IB of B, since fa is equal to B from the above. So we can write IB of f of A is equal to B, since IB of B is equal to B. So we can write IB of f of A is equal to fa, because B is equal to fa from above. So IB of f is equal to f, since fa is equal to f. So f of IA is equal to IB of f is equal to function itself. Theorem 5. If f from x to y and g from y to z and third function defined from z to s, these are the functions, then prove that h of g of f is equal to h of g of f. Here h of g of f will be defined as from x to s, and h of g of f defined as from x to s also. So for LHS, x belongs to x, h of g of f of x is equal to h of g of f of x using composition of function, and this can be written as h g of fx. Right side, h of g of f of x is equal to h of g of fx, and this is equal to h of g of fx. So here we said we see that LHS is equal to RHS. So on the basis of that, we h of g of f of x is equal to h of g of f of x for all x belongs to x. So h of g of f is equal to h of g of f. Here we solve question of exercise 1.3 from NCERT. Question number 2, let f, g and h be three functions from R to R, so that first f plus g of h is equal to f of h plus g of h, and second f into g of h is equal to f of h into g of h. Since f, g and h are functions from R to R, therefore we can define f plus g of h from R to R and f of h plus g of h from R to R also. For any x belongs to R, we have f plus g of h of x equal to f plus g of hx equal to f of hx plus g of hx, and this is equal to f of hx plus g of hx. We use the addition of two real functions, that is f plus g of x is equal to fx plus gx for all x belongs to x intersection y. So f plus g of h is equal to f of h plus g of h. Since f into g of h defined from R to R and f of h into g of h also defined from R to R, such that f g of h of x is equal to f g of hx, and this is implies that f of hx into g of hx, and this is equal to f of h of x into g of h of x. Since multiplication of two real functions, that is f into g of x is equal to fx into gx for all x belongs to x intersection y. So on the basis of this we can write, which is implied that f g of h of x is equal to f of h into g of h of x for all x belongs to R, and hence we can say that f g of h is equal to f of h into g of h. Thank you.